Hello again. Welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about persistence over perfection. Now, I've been playing the piano and singing and kind of writing music on and off for a long time. And what I noticed is, even though I didn't practice perfectly, as long as I continued to do so on a fairly regular basis, I would improve and not go backwards. Even if I just mentally rehearsed the songs in my head that I wanted to practice or get better at, the next time I sat down to play them, they were improved. This transfers not just to music. This works with everything, I've found. So the more that I do meditation, the better I get at meditation. The more that I do yoga, the better I do at yoga. The more I walk, the further I can walk each time without getting tired or out of breath or sore. And the same thing works with working with our inner selves, our trauma, our history, our emotional lives. I encourage you, as often as you need to go back and rewatch these guideposts and wisdom wells and implement the techniques. Go through the links shared of the meditations and videos and do them on a regular basis. Improve your diet any way you can. Improve your exercise any way you can. Take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit on a regular basis, and you will see the reflection in your life. Things will improve all on their own. So what helped me, it was having a goal in mind, something I wanted to accomplish. When it comes to music, it was like a gig I was working towards playing at. If I practiced on a regular basis, then I had less fear around playing in front of people. And therefore, I was going to do better at it when I actually did. So the same thing applies. If you want an improved life, find a goal to work towards. Where do you want to see the results in your life with this? So have a dream, have a vision for your life going forward. What would it look like to have more control over your life, its directions, your emotional reactions? What would it be like to have loving partnerships? What does that look like? How do you get there? And I want you to set positive intentions as well. I do this every 2 weeks. I set intentions for the next 2 weeks, what I would like to create, what I'd like to see happen. And it's funny because even just setting the goal, like I in the next 2 weeks, I want to learn to go with the flow more. I find myself in these challenging moments. Some part of me remembers that that was my intention. And I take a deep breath. That's right. So setting the intentions, even just writing them down, is helpful as a reminder. You can put them on your mirror if you want to in the mornings. Your intentions for the day, week, month, year ahead. Have a clear goal in mind for the next year. What would it look like if everything went right? And next year, at this moment next year, where would I be? What would that look like? And then reverse engineer it. What steps would I need to take to get me there from here? What kind of routines would I have to have in place in that new life, in that new version of myself? What kind of boundaries would I have to have in place in my relationships? And be unconditionally forgiving when you miss the mark or you fail to live up to a new vision for yourself. Just remember, it's baby steps, one little piece at a time. Once you master that, add in the next piece, and then add in the next piece. Don't overwhelm yourself with feeling like you have to change everything all at once. It's one little step at a time. And sometimes when we take 3 steps forward, we take 1 step back. In those moments where you end up taking a step backwards, don't get discouraged with yourself and tell yourself you can't do this. Just remember, it's all about the dance. And in the end, you're still moving in the direction you want to go. And you don't fail unless you give up. As long as you're still moving forward, you're moving forward. As long as you're still trying, you haven't failed. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Be kind to yourself. Know that I'm here for you too. Reach out if you need extra help. All right. See you in the next one.